Hey, it's Eli, aka Atlas, and if you've been following my channel for any certain amount of time, you might recall that we've solved the free versus paid work debate on a number of occasions. What about working for cheap versus free? More on this wild card coming after the jump. So doing free work versus doing work for the low. In a world of two evils, what's the difference? Besides a small to non-existent amount of change for your hard work and services. And is one better than the other? Like with everything in life, there's a time and a place for everything. Let's get into the pros and cons of both. In a paradoxical turn of events, while you might think free work would make someone think poorly of you, it's actually cheap work that lowers your value, especially if your quality is greater than your price and you have years of experience or at least a decent resume to back it up. Think about it. You're at the mall and you're offered free samples. If they catch you on a good day, you might take it. You might like it, you might buy it. On the worst day, you'll turn it down, but you'll never think, screw this guy and what he's selling. On the flip side, you pretty much have already heard the saying, you get what you pay for. And that's what people will think of when they see your prices. Might as well be on the bright side of that equation. Here's an interesting piece of the puzzle. If you commit to something for cheap, you're stuck with the job and the price. You got to deal with the stipulations, the cost, and everything in between. Whereas if you take something for free, or perhaps a volunteer, there's a certain amount of flexibility and understanding from both parties that comes with the knowledge that, hey, you're not paying me for this. So if you had to choose between being locked down and bossed around for peanuts or retaining a certain level of freedom and control, you're picking... There's few things worse than getting the reputation for being the cheap producer of content, primarily because it's one of the harder boxes to get out of. Because if you do a very good job, that client will come back, and they'll expect the exact same price every single time. Now, if you're a clever business person, you can use your first free work as the advertisement, as the Costco sample, let's say. And you can let them know, if you liked the first one, I can do it again, for this price. And that's where you can explore your financial options and your client's budget and so forth. And if you play that card, that's how I would play that angle. List your price first and maybe work back around for asking them their budget. Like with the first point, the worst case scenario is they walk away and maybe they didn't respect your work to begin with, so no loss there. And best case scenario, you walk away with exactly what you want. Now I have to say as a disclaimer that between working for free or cheap, I would advise that you do neither. However, this topic struck me sometime earlier in the week and I had to consider, is this ever an option? And if it is, who does it work for? I would definitely say this advice is for those who have a bit of clout and can really carry their weight content-wise and contractually, people who basically know their way around business and know the business they're in. So for you beginners watching this video, check out my other videos on where to make good money, how to make good money, and why you should never work for free or cheap. Unless you want to. There's a video on that too. So that about wraps it up for this week's video. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and share. As always, the keyword for this year and every year is share this video if you guys enjoyed the content. So let me get your guys' thoughts on this topic as well. Have you ever worked for free or for cheap? Do you think one is better than the other? Do you share my point of view on it? Let's get a discussion going down below in the comments. I always get back to everyone, and while you're in there, leave a suggestion on future topics that you'd like to see me go over and get my thoughts on as well, because I get back to everyone. Okay, so make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share once again. My name is Eli, aka Atlas. Make sure you follow me on all of the sites that you're on, because I am everywhere you are: Facebook, Instagram, DeviantArt, Tumblr, Twitter, everything in between. All right, links will be down in the description box below as always. And before you go, make sure you also tune in next Friday for another episode of this, the For Future Reference vlog, and next Monday for a speed drawing tutorial. Whatever's on my desk, I always share it with you guys. Hope you guys found the video entertaining, educational, somewhat enlightening, maybe a combination of all three. Once again, let me get you guys' thoughts on this topic, and I look forward to hearing from you guys, coming back with another video very soon. And yeah, I shall see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Later.